Hi, welcome to Juice Bar. Today we're gonna mix a New Orleans Minute. So the New Orleans Minute, it's a cocktail developed not in New Orleans but in Copenhagen by Sune Ur at Ruby Bar. It's a variation on the New York Minute, and if you follow us, you will know that at the end of last episode, my wife was wondering if there is a possibility of having a tequila cocktail on her special list of favorite cocktail. So it's like, let's try this one. Maybe it can go on your favorite list. It sounds like a interesting Manhattan tequila variation. Let's get down to mixing it. Okay, first of all, we need to coat our chilled glasses with mezcal, which then we are gonna discard, which is, as you say in Japan, mottainai.
Huh? What do you mean discard?
Well, we threw it away.
No! もったいない.
Which
Just ちょっと. No!
Okay, let's share this amount between two glasses.
Why you throw it away?
I don't know, that's what the recipe says. Usually I always try to include...
It's insane!
You usually do it like with absinthe and stuff like that, and I guess...
It's mezcal!
Yeah, so we leave it there, and let's mix the cocktail while our glasses get all the smokiness of the mezcal, which is this San Cosme. It's really popular here in Japan. We don't have that many mezcal imported in Japan, but this is one of the really smoky and good ones. And then let's start mixing in our mixing glass. We start with 2 dashes of orange bitters, so for 2 persons it's gonna be 4. Then it's gonna be 5 milliliters of simple syrup, rich simple syrup, 2 to 1, 2 parts sugar, 1 part water, so I'm gonna use 10 milliliters for 2 persons.
Do you usually do only one person when you're shooting one person? I mean, just to you? I don't know, maybe you're always preparing for 2.
Yep, and I made the 2, but you were behind the scenes.
And then I was coming back.
You were waiting, so I was like, I'm gonna make one for me, one for my wife. And
I was just curious, you know. I don't know if you always do audience for 2 person.
no, but that would be too much.
And then you need to drink them all, so yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and then we go on with 15 milliliter per portion of maraschino, and this is interesting because while we love maraschino with gin, we love maraschino with grapefruit, we love maraschino anywhere. I don't think we ever tried it with tequila.
Really?
I don't remember any recipe that calls for maraschino in tequila, so this is a new thing. So a total of 30 milliliters of Luxardo maraschino, and this is over.
No! Do we have more?
No, we need to order. And then we go with Carbon Antica Formula, which luckily we have an extra bottle. We bought this actually more than a year ago.
What?
Yeah, because...
We bought it before the price increase.
Yes.
Maybe you should explain why we have this price increase in Japan.
I can. The yen is losing value really rapidly. That was, I think, the purpose of the policy of Abe, the prime minister that then got killed. His idea was to print money and create inflation so that Japan could export again at lower prices. The problem is now, after a few years of doing that, we have insane inflation. Also, what Abe didn't know is that Corona happened, so that made the situation worse. So before we got a 50% price increase on the Carpano, I bought like 3 bottles, and now we open the last bottle we have. Next time we buy it, it's gonna be full price. And we're gonna need 20 milliliters per person, so a total of 40. And then we conclude with our Reposado tequila. I'm gonna use the Don Julio,
Julio.
which brings my
Your name?
Name, yes, and we need a 50 milliliters per person. So a total of 100. So 30, 30, 30, and 10. Don Julio tequila, good tequila. Tiny bit expensive, but it's good. Let's get some ice for our mixing glass. And let's give this bad boy a stir. You know how the tequila is one of the few spirits that have a specific song about it. Ta 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 ta. Tequila! But my wife told me there is a new tequila song, which I don't know about.
Which is part of the fitness kickboxing that I do.
They song anything, anywhere as cool as the really old tequila
Well,
song.
I think that depends on what kind of taste you have in music, but every time they play this song, I think about the tequilas. Shot of tequila!
We call that music Tutsi Tutsi.
No, the thing is, this is right in the moment because you're supposed to do the knee kick. You're supposed to hit the opponent. Okay, it's supposed to go like this. Come. I'm supposed to do like this. I'm supposed to do like this. I didn't hit you.
Let's discard our drop of mezcal. It did its job. So let's pour the content of our mixing glass in our mezcal rinsed cups. And then we have a really complicated garnish.
Why?
I don't know,
The recipe
because
says so.
I'm following the recipe. So it's orange, and lemon
Oh wow. Double citrus.
peel, plus
More?
3 coffee beans
What?
floating on the cocktail. And there you go, a New Orleans minute. Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow, it's a big flavor of coffee mixed with
Yeah.
citrus.
There's a fight going on.
Yeah, there was a lot of expression. Well, that's right. Oh, wow. Nice. It almost tastes like there is more orange than there actually is. There are just 2 dashes of bitters, but it really tastes orangey to me. And nice, thanks to the, probably it's the orange combined with the carpano and the Luxardo maraschino. That gives this fruity underlying citrusy flavor. Also, of course, we express both orange and lemon on top. So actually you can see the essential oil floating on top. The coffee brings it back to the kind of tough guy attitude of tequila, like, ooh, tequila, coffee.
But I don't know if I can tell this is a tequila-based cocktail.
Oh, okay, so maybe that's good.
Is it good?
I don't know. How much do you like tequila?
I don't know. But maybe that's the balance we need to find. It's something that, yeah, this is a really good tequila-based cocktail.
Yeah, maybe it loses the personality of a tequila
Yeah.
cocktail.
I don't feel, it could be any alcohol. I don't know what it is. I can feel coffee, orange, and some nice combination of some alcohol.
I think overall it's really nice. The problem, actually, one problem I see, the mezcal rinse didn't work out.
超もったいない in the end. You did it, you throw it, and it didn't work.
Yeah, because in the end, it got killed by the expression of the citrus. and the coffee.
Incredible. Like coffee, we didn't use coffee bitter or anything, no? Just these three beans.
Yeah, they really smell.
How much impact the garnish could give. It almost feels as if there's like a coffee bitter in it or something, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just
Wow.
floating on top of it really give a character. Still, I like it.
I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. It's good. I mean, you can see how much I'm drinking. It's good. But is it gonna be on my list? Nah. Sorry. I think our search for the tequila-based cocktail, which is gonna go on my list on my cell phone, continues.
I wonder why you don't have a margarita normal on your list.
Have you made me margarita here?
Many times.
But not recently, maybe.
I make margarita sometimes. The only problem is that it's another Japanese word you should know. It's mendokusai, which means like
it's annoying.
It's annoying to do. And so the problem with margarita, you have to do the salt border, which I think it's really essential. Without the salt on the side, a margarita doesn't taste quite as good. And as I usually do, I do half a side. So that you can choose salt, no salt. It's just a bit more effort.
No, I think it's not on my list. Margarita is not on my list because I know I don't have to write it down. I remember.
Okay.
And margarita seems a bit too standard. It's kind of boring to ask, you know? Like, you don't ask cosmopolitan, you don't ask margarita.
But can I say, in your list there is a Manhattan.
Okay, sorry. It's just, okay, that's a compliment to you because the Manhattan you made was so good. And just to be specific, I might have write it down, the ingredient that you used, because I think that was a special version of...
No, it's
No,
not
sorry.
Manhattan. Well, Manhattan is my favorite cocktail, so...
The cocktail that doesn't go on my list, but I'm done without my before my
The
husband.
problem is she's done, so now she cannot cheer when I'm gonna say, I hope you enjoy the video. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, share with anybody you like and don't like. Make yourself a tequila cocktail, one you like. I like this one. And hopefully I'm gonna see you, or we're gonna see you, next time. Cheers.
Tutsi, tutsi. It's keeping that the tequila song. Tutsi, tutsi.
It's really, I think it's the fault of the bottle. It's not
the
straight.
fault of that stupid tequila song. No, don't use that. I don't want to insult any art.